Wait. Hello. I didn't forget to put on the background music. I think I just waited so long that the music was already done playing. Oopsie. Hi May, hi Jeva. Welcome back. Yeah, so the music track that I have is like 3 minutes-ish long. And I always take so long posting to all kinds of social media that I'm going live. And then the music runs out. So I press replay very awkwardly. But then it ran out again, I think. I don't know. Maybe it didn't work. I'm not sure if it worked actually. I don't even recall if I heard it correctly, but anyway, we are here. It did work in the end. Okay. Good. Hello. Welcome. Today, we're gonna do episode 5. And episode 5 has a really long title, and I already forgot what it was. The something about something world order. The each world's or I literally just made the visual because I hadn't had time before. Let's see. The key to each world's order. Of course, I forgot the word key because, like, that's not an important word for Kingdom Hearts at all. What are you talking about? The key to each world's order. But first, we're gonna check on a conspiracy board. The key. I have to be that clear when I say key, so you know I'm talking about the weird eggs. Okay, I can actually hear the music right now, so I'm sure it's working. Is it good in terms of volume, or is it loud again? Or it's actually like really loud for me, but I don't think it affects you when I just turn it down. Is it loud again? Okay, I'm gonna. Is that better? No. What? This? Is this better? Don't laugh. Can you actually barely hear me? Wow. I didn't even change it from last time. Maybe last time I was just yelling, and now I'm low energy, so I'm very quiet. Yeah, sure, you weren't laughing at me, that's what they always say. Did it get louder? Is this better? No. Okay, I'm just gonna boop it down a bit more. Like, maybe the middle of the track is just louder than the start. Is this better? Yeah, okay, so now the track gets like really quiet, so now I barely hear the music anymore. But okay, you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. Welcome. We are here. Earth, start moving. At our beautiful conspiracy board. I think the only thing I edit this time is finally like Erica's objection. Oh! And this. I made this one after the stream. Objection! After the stream last week. No hair? No eye? I should... No eye makes no sense, but no hair? So yeah. I think that was all that I added. I looked through the... I tried looking through the interview with Nomura again. And then I found a completely different interview that was mostly about missing Link in Kingdom Hearts 4, I think. I just realized that I'm really stupid because in this screen I have the background music that just loops. And I just realized I can do that for the starting screen too, and then I don't have to keep pressing the replay thing and you won't be without music. Slowly but surely, every stream we do, we're gonna be more and more professional. Okay? That's the true goal here. It's not dark road, it's professional road. The road to professionalism. Anyway, I found a different Nomura interview, which was really interesting, but not really relevant to Dark Road. Did you know that between Ephemer being the founder of Scala, and Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, there are about 4 generations? Because I forgot, but apparently he said that in one of the interviews. This was like from at least 2 years ago. But yeah, that's what I learned, and for the rest, it didn't really matter much. Let's see where we are in terms of clues, because we are still looking. Zendaya is Michi. Don't forget it. We are looking for the upperclassmen, as we all know. We didn't really get any clues last time. Except that Vidar is just there and he's like, no, I have to do something before I go home. So we know he at least is okay. We'll probably see some more interesting upperclassmen today. What, you mean Vidar? Vidar! But yeah. And we got the... Alright, we learned why Xehanort was bald. Of course, very important. And then he goes to Ventus at the start of Union Cross. At the end of Union Cross, and that's the start of Birth by Sleep. 4 yeeted a rock. That's very, very important. Events. That's so sus of him. Now. So yeah, not that much going on, but I'm happy with the how this conspiracy board looks. Like, it's a piece of art, really. I love it. I'm just gonna go back to the loading screen and do the loop thingy right now, because I can do it real quick. Loop, okay. Whoop, you didn't see anything. I fixed it. We can remove this. We know why he gets bald. But then I wonder what we're gonna learn today and what interesting things we're gonna put up on the screen and on the board. But let's get started. "54 years later." Okay, take a note of that. 54 years. Shouldn't forget. There's a reason the precepts bar us from such knowledge. Why do you seek the Keyblade? Speaking of Keyblade, would you blanket all the worlds in darkness? Reduce them to nothing? Yes, that is old Ericus. We are now in Birth by Sleep time, so Ericus is an actual character there. So this is normal Ericus, and the Ericus we have seen in Dark Road is young Ericus. But yes, he has very nice facial hair, don't you think?
But darkness did cover the world once, in legend. We know so little about the Keyblade War, only that it was just the beginning. Amidst that crisis, a precious light was found. It is a curious tale, and one worth exploring. They say ruin brings about creation, so what then would another Keyblade War bring? When the darkness falls, will we be found worthy of the precious light the legend speaks of? I must have these answers. The Keyblade needs to be forged, and with it, the door to the Keyblade War unlocked.
Fool, you would risk an apocalypse out of sheer curiosity? I will never allow it, Xehanort. Not while I live.
But once again, you have it all wrong, Ericus. Darkness is a beginning, you see, not an end. At birth, every one of us emerges from darkness into a world of light, do we not?
Poetic excuses.
If words
Words won't dissuade you. Only one thing will. My comically tiny Keyblade. I always find this scene so funny because his Keyblade is tiny. Anyway, is the music better now? Well, now it's quiet, but what I made it a little bit quieter. I hope that's better, May. He does look like King Bradley. You're so right. He even spoilers for Birth by Sleep, but later on, and spoilers for like 2 minutes from now, I think 2 seconds maybe even. He gets this scar, so it's even more like King Bradley. It's still a bit loud. Okay, that's so weird because I didn't change anything from last week, or maybe it's been loud all this time and no one told me. Who knows? Yeah, okay, there we go. It was 2 seconds. He has cars. He gets a car without insurance because that doesn't exist here. Also, May, this is pretty much literally just like a thing that happens in Birth by Sleep, I think. I think this flashback is there. At least, like, the whole
but darkness did cover the world once in legend.
Is one of those things that gets, like, said all the time in that game, so it's why whenever I have to do a Xehanort impression, I always do like a
but darkness did cover the world once in legend.
Yeah. The power. Has the darkness taken you, Xehanort?
Not your concern.
Notice how his Keyblade has an eye actually now. Xehanort's, that is. I knew it. Xehanort, he could never let it go. Okay, so we're gonna go to the conspiracy board real quick. Just so we can go to the timeline and be like, and here I was making this perfect, and now we have to add in the 54 years later, if I remember correctly. I think that's correct. Xehanort does the wait, is this caps lock? No. How big is this? 64. Does the spooky darkness blast and breaks up with Ericus again. So this scene is actually really interesting because I have been re-listening to the Kingdom Hearts podcast. Got it memorized. Their Birth by Sleep episodes. And it's really interesting because in those Xehanort sends a letter to Ericus being like all apologetic and like, I'm so sorry, in like a time where Ventus is already training with Ericus, and then he's like, I'm so sorry I caused you so much pain, and yet you've never been angry at me, and I have seen the error in my ways, my severe and continued lapse in judgment. He basically did the notes app apology thing, but in letter form, and send it to Ericus, and then it's like they're best friends again, and then he immediately like betrays him again, and then it's like So it's interesting that there's this part where they're best friends, they fight. They're best friends, they fight. They're best friends, they fight. And then spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3, they're best friends. Not really, but you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, his name is in Anagram of Square, which is interesting. Because we have Square, we have Disney spelled backwards, and then we have no hearts, X, another. Xehanort's another and no heart. Yeah, I think Xehanort is like an anagram for no heart and also another with an X in it. I don't actually know who that person is who is supposed to be inspiration for Erica, so I'm just gonna look it up right now. Oh, I see it too. The facial hair. Creator of Final Fantasy. Ah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense that they would make like Mr. Square. Yeah. I definitely see it with the facial hair. Also, I think it's really funny how Xehanort, especially in like Birth by Sleep, he looks so much older than Eric. I just think that's funny. Anyway. Ooh. We are here again. Because darkness is this is what we established last time. Like, genuinely, Nomura is bald phobic. Because genuinely, he's like, oh, Xehanort is bald because he's evil, and then later he's like, oh no, this is like his way of denying it and being like, oh no, actually it's just because he shaved it. Actually, it has nothing to do with evilness, guys. I swear. Your mind is made up. 7. Kingdom Hearts is the only way. Wait. No. I missed it. I need a screenshot of this. Because Kingdom Hearts is the only way. I remember when I binged through like the final chapters of this game when it first released. I remember taking screenshots every time they mentioned Kingdom Hearts and then just making one big tweet that was just different screenshots of characters saying Kingdom Hearts. And then it actually, it didn't go viral at all, but like it did pretty well. It was really funny. Anyway, 7 years later. This is another one of their breakups, you know? What about our duty as Keyblade wielders? Our duty is to protect the world. This is the path we must take. This Keyblade is huge. I think we became Keyblade Masters only a year ago. And now this? Wait, okay. We need this on the timeline because I think that's important information that we're not really gonna get anywhere else at another time. Whoa, did not mean to do that. Can I not undo here? How do I undo on this website? Oh man, the professionalism is showing again. Please tell me I have everything, okay. Just gonna move that over there, that over there. I did not see what the text was there. I hope it wasn't anything important. 7 years later. Xehanort breaks up with Ericus again. Oh, I did this arrow the other way around, huh? Can I even change that? Yeah, like that. Okay. So, I'm glad I still have my professional touch for these streams. It's great. It's great, I said. Thank you, May. I appreciate the support. I promise that wasn't on purpose. Oh my god. I should not be given... Like, someone should take my laptop away, actually. Maybe my internet access even. Like, I should not be allowed to do this, I think. I'm way too clumsy. Like, May can attest to this. Like, over the last 2 weeks, I've cut my fingers on, like, every single piece of cardboard that's in the house. And it's like... It's not okay. And I keep on dropping things. Just like randomly. Like everything. I just drop everything. So silly. Xehanort and Erika's become Keyblade. Keyblade Masters. So I feel like they never really go into details like how they became Keyblade Masters, what kind of thing they was. But it's interesting that it's like a year before they break up again. So actually, to keep it clear, we should make this again. Just so we can keep count, you know? Yeah, that cut on that can was actually like really deep and not okay. Yeah, and I cut myself on like a drawer twice. I think most of them are healed right now, though. There's one from a knife like 2 days ago. That just... I didn't cut myself, I poked myself with the tip of the knife. Just like very, very softly, but still. Yeah. I'm not clumsy, what are you talking about? I'm professional. Oh, wow. That's trippy. The music here is the same as the music I use for the opening and ending. We were both... Go back. I was too distracted by the music. We were both given the title, but you alone are the true heir. That's also mentioned in Birth by Sleep. You were bequeathed a Keyblade from the era of the Lost Masters. You were supposed to have inherited their weapon and their resolve. Since coming here 9 years ago. 9 years ago! We have our answer! 9 years, but this is... We're gonna do live math right now. 6 years later... no, we're at 7 years later now. Right? We're at 7 years later, so 9 years before Xehanort got here. So, if Xehanort gets here after he steps into the Portal of Darkness, assuming that that's instantaneous, then this unknown time should be 2 years before. But I'm gonna keep it as unknown time because we do also see Xehanort wandering through the darkness. Like this part where he walks through the darkness without armor. We don't really know how long that is and if there's time access bullshit involved. So we're gonna keep this at 2 years before. Xehanort arrives that Scala possibly fell from the sky. Because that's one of the mysteries we still have to find out here on stream. I like this. Okay. Yeah, Xehanort's Keyblade is really important because it's from the other mobile game. It's Mom's Keyblade. Right? That starts as Mom's Keyblade, right? Am I misremembering? That's Mom's Keyblade that gets bequeathed to Lushu that then makes its way to Odin and then to Xehanort, right? Either way, it's from the other mobile game, so it's from... Mom, it's my turn with the Keyblade! So, we don't exactly know how long ago it is. We know that... Well, we know now that this Dark Road timeline is like 64 years before Birth by Sleep. So it's like what, 74 years before Kingdom Hearts 1? But Union Cross is supposed to be like hundreds of years before. And then we know that the end of Union Cross to Missing Link is like 4 generations, so about 100, I guess. And then we don't know how much there is between Missing Link and Dark Road, of course. But his Keyblade is old, and I don't know why the model they have for it is like really, really big, and then the Master's Defender, which is Ericus's Keyblade, is so tiny, because we do see that Keyblade in later games. Like Sora holds it at one point, and it's pretty big, I think. Then again, when Ericus holds it, I have a picture right here. We're just gonna put it here. It doesn't look that big, right? Should I just... Because like at one point Sora has it, and I'm just gonna put that in here too. Is it bigger? Yeah, I think this is from the OG. Oh no, the other screenshot I found. No, wait, this is not the OG, because that just looked really, really weird. Sora is just really small, yeah, so if we scale it, Sora should be like this big, right? Somebody tell me how I got so small! Yeah, right, he has this new outfit. Hello! Hello, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Is that a Kingdom Hearts reference because there's an X right in the middle of your name? Either way, welcome! We're discussing why Ericus's Keyblade is so tiny. It's like... Is it that small here? Okay, 348. We're just gonna go on this tangent. We're going on this journey together. Where is your Keyblade, Ericus? There! It's tiny! I'm going to just say that we're gonna get really into bigger Keyblade theory. Yeah, proportions are not really correct. And we can say that it's just the art style, you know, but it is very funny to me. Like whenever I see this, it's like that is one tiny Keyblade. So from this, we can conclude that the Master's Defender grows. Right? That's a good conclusion, right? But why does it grow? Does it eat darkness? So here it's still like normal. And then it has eaten Xehanort's darkness.
Nom nom, chomp chomp chomp, munch munch munch, crunch crunch crunch.
So it's bigger. And then here it has also eaten Riku's darkness. So it's even bigger. The entire world shrunk. Except for this It's eating the world. Bigger Keyblade theory. This is like... It's just... I feel like this is originally a Star Wars joke where it's like bigger something theory. But I remember making the joke about like bigger Ansem theory because in Kingdom Hearts 1, in his like second phase, he's suddenly a lot bigger. Somebody tell me how I got so small. It's my favorite line read in Kingdom Hearts. When Ventus is in the cage in the Cinderella world. This one. You rearranged your name's letters and put an X like an organization member. I knew it! I'm gonna guess what your name is. Don't. I was just thinking, is it? Is it? It is hard! Sidon! Oh my god. May and Jeffa are so in sync today. Sidon. Sidon is great. I genuinely don't know. Naidos? Noids. Naidos. Is it like Dinos then? Nice! Welcome, Dinos. That's a cool name. I've never heard the name, so it was indeed difficult to guess, but awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna try and remember that. As we continue. I remember we were at 3 minutes 48. Indeed. So yeah, Tiny Keyblade. Came here 9 years ago, right? That was the distraction. I've contemplated what it means to protect the world. To protect the world from devastation. To unite all. This decision did not come easily. But summoning Kingdom Hearts is a drastic measure. How can you be so sure? That's the answer. Oh, that was an awkward line, okay. And how can you be so sure it's not? That's not how this works, Xehanort. You have the burden of proof. Eraqus has studied law. He knows this. Life has taught us far different Do you stand in my way as a true Keyblade Master? No, as a true friend. Aww. That's cool. That's cool. Episode 5, the key to each world's order. The key. Some say Kai, but its meaning is the same. Master Odin wasn't there. How did things end up like this? Now we can't even ask the master whether or not we should continue our task. I vote to keep going. Me too. I think that's what he would want us to do. Are they just talking about 4 being gone? And leave 4 behind? I guess they are. No one's saying that. I still don't understand exactly what happened. But I'm sure we'll run into Four and Vidar again somewhere. I'm not. When she left, it felt like she was saying goodbye forever. If only I'd tried harder to stop her. This is not gonna be sad. What are you talking about? What should we do? I want to find her and bring her back. How? There's a mirror in Dwarf Woodlands that can answer any question. It can tell us where she is. I'm in. I'm worried about her too. What about you? I want to focus on the task at hand. Wait, really? Vidar said he'd return once he was done with whatever he needed to do. If so, he and Four should show up sooner or later. Maybe they will. Or maybe he's just using her to complete this goal of his. Even if he is, she'll be fine. She's tough. She doesn't need our help. Yeah, did you see how she yeeted that rock? I know, but... I thought you actually cared about your friends. Ooh! Don't I? What about you? Would a friend try to manipulate someone's beliefs just because they don't line up with their own? Gonna break up. I think a good friend would help them see the error of their ways. Who's to decide what's right and what's wrong? Unless you know of someone who has a heart of pure light with no trace of shadow. Foreshadowing? That's what a Keyblade Master is, and that's the kind of person I want to become. Again with the Keyblade Master? It's just a title. You have to work hard and prove yourself to give it any meaning. That's enough. Ragi, you're coming with me, aren't you? As if! Of course! He's our friend, right? Sorry for being difficult, but we have to do what we believe is right. Yoink. Wow. They just tore a hole in the ceiling. And they're gone. You know Ericus, once he gets an idea in his head, he tries killing his own son. Are you sure about this, Xehanort? Even if we take different paths to locate the missing upperclassmen, we're bound to arrive at the same destination. Ericus should follow his heart on this one. You two really do have a special sort of friendship. Yeah, a special sort of friendship. Well, now that that's settled, we should be on our way. They were just roommates. Xehanort, do you think we could use that mirror he was talking about? I doubt it. We left something of an impression on the Queen, but getting close to it would be tricky. Even if we did, it might trap us again. Who knows if we'd be able to fight our way out a second time. This is why he waits 64 years. Different world it is. Let's jump in the gate and head somewhere new. A whole new world! Ooh. We see his eye! I forgot both of their voices. You have returned. Yeah. I've come to say goodbye.
Be vigilant. Darkness like no other may soon be upon us.
Oh yes! Dark entities like the Heartless already reside in the other worlds.
What I speak of is true darkness.
True darkness? I don't recall learning about that. What is it? How is it different?
13 ancient darknesses came into existence long ago.
Now this is where we are forced to return to the conspiracy board. Let's start moving. And we need to make a separate new tab. Because true darkness is something really important. True. Why can I not? Can I make this bold too? I want everything. True. And now if I make it... yes, okay. True darkness. So, it's time for a lesson, everyone. I hope you are all ready to be taught something about true darkness. So, we learned about this in Union Cross. So, there were 13 original darknesses. I should capital D. Darknesses? That's probably not even a word. I'm making that up. Am I not? How nice of this program to tell me that it's wrong, but then not tell me how to make it right. Okay. You know what? There were 13 original darknesses. Mom had this grand plan to yeet them all. Gotta yeet them all. 7 of them were trapped inside of the original foretellers, plus Luxu and Mom. What happened to all those darknesses, we don't know. But we know that the foretellers minus Ava are in like a post-Kingdom Hearts 3 world. Plus Luxu, of course. Zendaya is Michi, after all. The player character... How many did the player character take with him? I was on an episode of a podcast to talk about this. I made this diagram of everything that happened. So the player trapped some in the data. Yes, Mushu is actually the overarching villain who is pulling the strings from behind the shadows. And it's actually really funny because it's foreshadowed in Kingdom Hearts when at the start, let's see if I can find a picture. And I think he does that in the movie as well. Foreshadowed the Hedgehog. Hi, Sasha. Hello. I can't find it, but he does this thing where in the shadows he looks like this super scary, huge dragon. And then it's just silly little Mushu. And that was actually foreshadowing because he is actually a big scary dragon that is pulling the strings from behind the scenes. So hi Sasha, how are you doing? How was your stream? I saw you were gonna stream too, but then it was like not possible for me to watch. And yesterday too, actually, I was not working from home yesterday, so I couldn't watch. I hope you had a good few streams and played some silly games. I forgot how many Darknesses player trapped. I feel like it was 3. Data cables. Hell yeah, I'm glad you're doing well. Hell yeah, I love silly detective shenanigans. It's what we're doing here too. We're following Blue's Clues to I don't know what we're doing actually, but I'm pretending to be like it was for. Thank you. That really helps. Player trapped 4, so that's 11. Really? That's 11. Then one of them was stuck with Brain, I think. Yeah, one of them was defeated by Brain? No! One of them was defeated by Lushu. That was it. Because Lushu was like, hello, and then the darkness was like, hey, you're not supposed to interfere. Your role is to just like watch and observe with the eye in the Keyblade. And then he's like, I'm actually not interfering because I'm not fighting you to help those guys. I am fighting you because you are in my way and I want to beat you up. So, and then
Now,
Lushu.
let the game begin.
Now, let the game begin.
Yes, because one of them was left over, and that was like the biggest theory thing, that it went into Ventus, to the real world, to like current day Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep Day, and became Vanitas. Then the question is, though, there is a darkness in this game. So which one is that? I think so. I think the Lushu one was the one that helped Maleficent go to Kingdom Hearts 2, but that's also like a little bit fake. I'm gonna do my homework before next week to figure out what... Oh my god, is it the 17th already? That means next week I won't just be doing a Dark Road stream on Friday, but I will try to speedrun Chain of Memories on Saturday. Ooh, exciting. Exciting. The mobile games are so confusing, but that's kind of why I love them, just because we can be crazy with them. One was left over in Ventus and became Vanitas, I think. Because that was a hot debate on that podcast that I was on. Because this was my big theory that I just made immediately. And yeah. So that's the recap for True Darkness. Also, I think... I feel like it was said, but I forgot, that the original... That the 13 Darknesses were originally one darkness. Yeah, okay. Backtrack. There was originally one dark... Was there one darkness? I feel like it was said that they were... Darkness was formless and indestructible because they keep saying like, I am formless, you can't defeat me. And all the Heartless are just splinters of darkness that are given form so they can actually interact with the physical world, but then because they are no longer formless, they also can actually be defeated. Exciting things are coming to the Plaquas headquarters. That is very much true. I've been looking at the speedrun for Chain of Memories, and there are some like really funky strategies in there, but it's also heavily RNG based, so it should be fun because I have played Chain of Memories way too much, so I feel like I have part of the skill set that's needed to like do a good run, but then there's some like crazy math and like really cool strategies that I'm sure I'm not good enough for, so like we'll see. We are formless. Thank you for the follow though, Sasha. I could have sworn you followed me before though, but I think on the first stream you did actually follow me, so I don't know what happened there, but at least we got to see Luxord. You can't destroy us. And then I don't know, whatever Dark Road is gonna tell us is gonna be here. I just felt like we should all be up to date about True Darkness, and I'm sure I've made everything a lot clearer, and I'm sure I didn't confuse any of you with any of this information and this ranting. This is clear, right? This just makes sense. Like, this is just, when you read this, it's just common sense. Like, I don't even know why I wrote this down in the first place. It is obvious. These most primitive of shadows are said to be the true darkness. They exist without form and are the source of most darkness in this world. Yeah, so, okay. We are formless, you can't destroy us. They are the source of all darkness. And I'm pretty sure it was stated in Union Cross that that also means that they were the source of the Heartless. And then at least, like, not the emblem Heartless, but the, like, natural Heartless thingies. Anyway. Darkness without form? Darkness?
7 most powerful ones were imprisoned within the Keyblade Masters of yore.
Okay, that was what I just said.
Who had offered themselves as vessels and came to be called the Lost Masters. Of the 6 shadows that remain.
Really? I just spent all that time wrapping my head around those darknesses and trying to figure it out, and now Odin is just gonna take my job away and explain it? Now that's just rude.
4 were trapped by Keyblade wielders in the realm between of another world.
So you were right, Jeva, it was 4.
2 are said to have been destroyed when the world collapsed, but of that there is no proof.
You believe true darkness has returned?
I do, and so I implore you to remember that the unknown you fear must not simply be regarded as darkness. You must learn to distinguish between the many different shadows. True darkness is no exception. Though unseen for a great many years, we must proceed with caution.
So that implies that 2 of them were... I'm just gonna add it to be sure, like... Odin implies 2 were left and supposedly destroyed. What gameplay? This game has no gameplay! And supposedly destroyed, but there's no proof of that. Yeah, I enjoyed the gameplay when it was still like a live game and I could like... This is a screenshot from my phone. On, I think, the Monday that the final few chapters released. Or this was a Monday when I kept my phone... no, I think this was a Monday when I kept my phone up all night. To just grind in those levels on the auto battle. So yeah. I like Dark Road. And I'm sad that they pulled it from every single available app store. So I can't actually play the game on stream. But we have to do with cutscenes right now. So it's a little bit awkward every now and then because it's like, oh, there's supposed to be like a boss battle here, but instead we just cut right to the next scene. A new world? Oh, this music has been burned into my brain from playing Kingdom Hearts 2. A whole new road! It's something, alright. My neighbors love me. Not to sound like Ericus, but I think I finally know what darkness feels like. If he were here, he'd turn right around and go home. Insert laugh track here. Achoo! Dude! Dude! This is a waste of time. Come on, we need to think of something else. Gesundheit. Alright, let's go. Join. Oh, now she notices. We're back in visual novel time. Help! Mama! Lumiere! Wow, where could we possibly be, guys? I don't know. There! There was a battle in between there. Wow, thanks for saving me. My name's Chip. Are you gonna be guests at the castle? Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me how did Riku so... No! I have a better one. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Somebody tell me how I got so small! I'm sorry, I needed to do that. I love this too much. And it rhymes! Okay. Actually, no, we're looking for... Hey, you're... I know! Follow me! This way! It's this part of the story. That's it! We can't just stay here and do nothing! Oh, hush now! I know it's frustrating, but what can we do? If the master refuses to help himself and stays hidden away, can you blame him? The rose was stolen from right under his nose. He's devastated. Mama, I brought people. Once a girl. Pick her friend. I'm sorry, I can't do her French accent. Kid, what are you doing here? It's way past your bedtime. I know, but I woke up and went to find you, and then the monsters found me. But my new friend saved me. New friends? Who are you? More intruders? No, we're... She's a girl! Beast has been through it. That's true. Well, yes, but how is that important? Lumiere, have you forgotten what happened last time? Of course not. But this is the only way to break the spell. But without the rose... Is something wrong? My name is Erd. And that's Hermit and Xehanort. Maybe we can help. Erd is the best. Well, at least you're polite. I'm Cogsworth, head of the household. Don't mind me changing voices. And I am Lumiere. This is Potts. And you can call me Wardrobe. If you must know, a short while ago, 2 visitors arrived at the castle. Highly suspicious. Highly suspicious. But Lumiere welcomed them and took them to see the master. See that? This is why I shouldn't even try to do a French accent, because before I know it, the like fake Italian slips in. And then it's a mess. We don't do messes here. This is a professional stream. Fortunately, they weren't the very... Oh no! Mamma mia! Unfortunately, they weren't the weary travelers they claimed to be. These scoundrels stole an enchanted rose. Since then, the master's been beside himself, and I'm afraid we've been at a loss. At a loss? I see. What if we help you get the rose back? You could do that? I could get a pizza. What a wonderful idea. And once you have returned, you may stay as long as you like. That's not necessary, but we will help you. Yes, this is lost, Sasha. You figured it out. You're gonna help them just like that? Don't mind me. That whoever took the rose might have something to do with our task. You think it was the upperclassmen? We'll need to track them down to know for sure. First things first, I'd like to talk to this master of yours. The master of masters? Well, we're grateful for your help. The master is, how shall I put it, not overly sociable. And after the incident with the rose, he's been quite irritable and difficult. It's okay, I deal with difficult people all the time. You should meet my friend Ericus. Don't say I didn't warn you. His chambers are in the West Wing, and whatever you do, don't tell him we sent you.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You must be the owner of this castle. My name's Hermit. Xehanort. I'm Erd.
Xehanort.
We heard about your rose and...
That's none of your business. Get out! Your weapons! It looks like a key that can open any lock. But you also beat people up with it? That's kind of impractical for a weapon. Those keys, I've seen their like before. Was it your friends who stole my rose?
No, we're here to help you get it back. We were hoping you could tell us what happened.
You're lying. You're just like them.
He's not gonna listen. We can't turn our weapons on a resident of this world. Let's go. Good. He's not following us. Guess you were right. Not that I'm happy about it. But at least now we know that 2 upperclassmen stole the rose. Or it was Ericus and Bragi. Why would they do that? Do you think it could be part of the exam? Yeah, Odin is like, hey guys, it's your final exam. Go steal this thing from this poor cursed being. Like, and when you, only if you succeed, you can be a master. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm just glad we have a lead. It's not much. We know who did it, but we don't know why or where they are. Are you sure you're not upset about Ericus? I'm sensing some hostility. Just stating the facts. Let's tell the others what we've learned. Maybe this piece of information will lead to something more. Timex is pulling its weight here, otherwise peace has been there for long. So true. 1 is bad enough, but 2? Honestly, they're not as scary as the castle's master. And we outnumber them. That's true. Let's do this. 2! What? I'm going after it. You to stay here and take care of this one. She's so cool. So there's a boss battle here. It's pretty hard, I think. Maybe the time axis is why Xehanort looks so... Think you're onto something. Oh, whoops. Somebody tell
me how I got so old!
Maybe the time axis is why Xehanort looks so old. I think that's a good one, actually. I think we should investigate. Look how cool she is. 8! I guess I spoke too soon. I won't give up. I can't. May my heart be my guiding key. I know it's 2 against 1, but this is rough. Greater numbers don't guarantee victory. You're the one who said we outnumbered them like it mattered. I'm worried about Erd. Let's finish this and go after her. Agreed! Hermit, go and check on the castle servants. No, I'm coming with you. Don't worry, she only needs one of us to outnumber it. You just said it doesn't matter! Not that again! Make sure she's okay. I will. And then she... This is why Erd is the best. Xehanort and Hermit struggle to beat one of them with the 2 of them. She has like beaten 3 of them by now on her own. She rules. Alright, that's enough. Who's there? He's so gamer. That's so true. Hold that taut. Wow, is that Sora's ultimate form from Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh. You're Vala, one of the upperclassmen we're looking for. You stand strong, even in the face of a tremendous threat. She does the anime glasses thing. Your light shines even brighter within the darkness of chaos. Which means my vision has yet to fail me. I've been waiting for you. What? I thought we were looking for you! Also, if you were waiting for me, why were you hiding? Because I needed to be certain I was right. Right? About what? I've been watching you. He's totally not creepy or anything, to determine whether or not you were capable of helping us achieve our goal. Your goal? Vidar said something about that too. What is it you're trying to accomplish? You ask a lot of questions. Playing the piano. Such a beautiful grand piano. This must be a ballroom. Not a place for conversation. But dancing and celebration. That's not an answer. What are you talking about? Perhaps my lenses and judgment were clouded. I expected more obedience. She's not creepy, what are you talking about? My task is to bring you back home, not to do whatever you say or go wherever it is you want me to go. That's a shame. Goodbye. Goodbye. Well, till we meet again, which we will, sooner than you think. Keep that light shining bright. Oh, and if you could return this. So it was you. This is no ordinary rose. It's essential to this world's order. Keep it safe. Yeets it. Can I just say that the upperclassmen look like generic Kingdom Hearts Union Cross characters that someone just made? Keep it safe. Yeet! Essential to the order. Yeah, I thought that too when watching this for the first time. They're playing this. Playing for the first time. Yes, this is a game. There are no... This is not a real game, therefore no rules are included. Please, would you reconsider our invitation to stay? Thanks, but I have a home and important responsibilities. Help him keep his spirits up, okay? His wish will come true. I know it. Of course. I like how they really thought that she was like the princess that would capture his heart. That's silly. Ooh. Oh my god, a girl catcher! Yeah. And then Vala was being kind of creepy too. Does Xehanort and Erika's their argument they had count as a breakup? I feel like it counts, right? We should put a breakup here. Breakup. Think Earth, Bell. Earth is so cool. The upperclassmen are kind of creepy. I feel like this is all that happened today. We're at 1 year later, right? It said. It's funny we didn't have, yeah, we didn't have that one yet. I feel like I should maybe replace the quote for like a Xehanort and Erika's breakup counter. What are we at right now? They have this one then. Then there's the one 4 years later at the gravestones. Then there's the one 7 years later that we saw today. And the one 54 years later that we saw today. Well, it's way too big. They broke up way too much. Rockiest relationship I've ever seen, yeah. There we go. I feel like this works. I like this. Wait. So he still has his armor here. That's good to know. Because at some point he's like, I don't care about the armor anymore. 1 year after the upperclassmen went missing, it was decided we would be tested for the Mark of Mastery. But he doesn't get it until 6 years later. For the exam, wielders must journey to the outside worlds to broaden their horizons. For the upperclassmen, this was the trip that led to the series of unfortunate events. Ordinarily, this is the first opportunity for a Keyblade wielder to see other worlds. However, we had already gotten a glimpse of what was out there. Oh, this is his world tour. Even so, being abroad again evokes different emotions than before. Perhaps that past experience affected my heart more than I realized. Oh, because his friends don't die until 4 years later. Or no, well, maybe they die, but we see him at the graveyard 4 years later. Or perhaps these feelings were born when I left the island and first walked through these gates. Only now they are coming to the surface. I think it is, Jeffa. I think this is like a bit before that. The turbulent emotions which flood this corridor are more than anyone could bear. Oh, Jeffa, spoilers for a thing that happens in like 30 seconds, I think. To even try would allow darkness to devour you. My armor provides protection. Yet, every time I pass through, the darkness seeps further into my heart. I can feel it, faint though it may be. But if my heart is strong enough, maybe it could weather this maelstrom. Whoa! Just like Ace Attorney. Great Ace Attorney. What did he say? For if it is my destiny?
For if this is my destiny.
Yoink.
Darkness. Darkness.
Ah, fuck, I made a mistake. This darkness is way stronger than I thought. Fucking dies. So you're the singularity. I remember when this happened. And it was like, what are you talking about, singularity? I feel like we can put it here. The singularity. Do we know what this means, class? Thank you for your contribution, May. Let me just tell you, you're probably very confused right now. And that's okay, because literally no one knows what's going on at this point, May. Mom thinks Xehanort is the singularity. And then later there's this Child of Destiny bullshit, and then it's like, is that this supposed to be the same thing? Or is that something else? Whoops. I don't know. Next episode is Uncertain Order. Will we get a glimpse? Will we get a glimpse? No. Okay, we won't get a glimpse. But we do know that location from other Kingdom Hearts games. I think this was the last episode that is gonna be like semi-normal. Because that was indeed like Mom. And you know, whenever Mom is on screen in Kingdom Hearts, there's gonna be some bullshit. And yeah, it's Sprite Lands, obviously. And in the next episode, we'll see everyone's favorite character, Lion Pete. Oh man. This was 1 year later. Right? Was it 1 year later? Mom in lion form reveal. Are we going to see furry Xehanort? Yeah, it's 1 year later, so 1 year after the upper... Oh yeah, okay, so this is... Okay. This is narration Xehanort. This is... This Xehanort. Narrating about 1 year later. So what we see happen is 1 year later, but the text we see on screen is this unknown time in the future, where he possibly also writes the Xehanort report from Birth by Sleep. Future Xehanort narrating not so future Xehanort. Why is this one smaller? How did it get so small? 1 year later. So it's interesting that they have to do a Mark of Mastery exam here. Do the... You know what I just realized? Mark of Mastery. M-O-M. Xehanort takes off. The real Mark of Mastery is just getting a high score in Melody of Memory. Armor like an idiot. And I think we're gonna get a lot more of the 1 year later in the next episode. But that is a future me problem, because I will have to... Takes off, yeah, thank you. Whoopsie. I am notoriously good at spelling and typing, so thank you for that correction. Yeah, we don't know a lot about this yet, but there's gonna be more, and right next to it we're gonna talk about like the Child of Destiny. Did I mention somewhere that we saw Vala? I should add Vala here, because at one point when we know some more names, we're gonna get into the whole like naming convention of characters in this game, and we're gonna do a deep dive into Norse mythology probably, because like we do of course have Vidar now and Vala and Balder, and there's gonna be more characters, and then of course eventually Sigurd, and they are all like characters in Norse mythology, so we do have to of course use the space that we have here, all the space we have here, to try and make some sense of you know, all of those characters and what it means that they are from Norse mythology, and if that's at all to be related to Dark Road. I'm moving the timeline further down because I do think it looks nice if it's this thing, you know, this block. I am waiting, Jeffa. I am waiting. I have the Riku. The Riku is Balder thing is mostly a joke. But because of the thing he said, this is something my brain made up when I first played Dark Road. Because I was like, oh my god, Balder said the Riku thing. But then, like, it's such a different way of saying it that I during the last stream I was like, is it though? Is it the Riku thing? So I mostly edit it anyway as a joke, but whoops. But I do see what you mean with the visual connection. Maybe Riku is just It's interesting because we know that Ericus inherited the Keyblade, and no, he has the Master Defender. Ericus inherited the title of like Lord of Gala / Land of Departure, and then of course that gets put into Terra. Do other people inherit other things, and does that impact their physical appearance? Is that how Kingdom Hearts works? Is there a reincarnation thing going on that we don't know about yet? is like the passing of roles and the passing of people's character motivations, and does that go deeper than we know, than we think? Because Baldur does struggle with darkness, so I guess the Riku is Baldur thing here is like it's more than just that one quote. Player is Xehanort PS. That was really funny though, but I also thought it was so unclear in the finale of Union Cross that, like, of course we all thought we were Xehanort. Like, that was fake as hell. And then during that time, we also had, let's see if we have it here. I didn't add it to the timeline, but Xehanort does get those visions of the player in Union Cross, so it's like it really seemed like the player was a reincarnation of Xehanort. But that always led me to think, like, if when the player spoilers for Union Cross, see, I don't know if we were supposed to think it, because the way that Nomura clarifies it in this same interview, I'm just gonna pull it up again. Interview, KHDR, Nomura, let's see if we can find it. Tetsuya Nomura about the future of... No, that's more Missing Link. Are there going to be any further? Why did Xehanort in Darkwood several Emdom Heartless? Ah. I don't know. I was gonna say, like, I feel like Nomura's answer to that is very much like, oh well, you know, like, this was the player. But I think reading this interview again it's not really... I'm gonna put this under here, I think. What? Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm not really sure if I remembered it correctly. Maybe Namine was messing with my memories again, but like... So he says it's the player, or to be more specific, it's the vessel where the player's heart has started its second lifetime on. Therefore, whenever someone disappeared, it's not that they're... What the fuck, Nomura? Therefore, whenever someone disappeared, it's not that they're entirely gone, rather their heart has melted into another person. Now, here's my question. What does he mean with their heart has melted into another person? There's two scenarios. One is, we have a heart. Person dies. Yeah. Beautiful handwriting with my mouse. And then it's like, whoosh whoosh, shiny new heart. Those are sparkles, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Shiny new heart. Or Xehanort, your baldness is getting in the way. What is that selection? Oh, that's the old no hair text. Or, and this is my important question, do we get death? Oh, I should have just typed this out. Don't mind me. I used to have a laptop with a touchscreen that I could, like, write on a little bit better, but oh well. And does this then get, there is already a heart, and then this heart gets, like, added to it Is it like this? It gets added to a new heart? Because that's like the two ways in which I can interpret it, right? Oops. Did not mean to do that. We're professionals here, remember. Because, like, if it's the first one, it's just basically reincarnation, right? But if it's the second one, it's like it's melting together with, like, another heart. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not Xehanort remembering his previous life. It's Xehanort's, like, teacher slash parent figure in the blue robe that tells him about his life. But we don't know if... Well, yeah, because he used to tell stories, but that was my question. Like, is player character just special and that's why player character could reincarnate? Or is that a thing that happens to literally everyone in the Kingdom Hearts universe? Do you die in Kingdom Hearts and do you then get the choice to, like, perish forever or get reborn? Or was that a thing that happened to the player character because the player character is special? But the way Nomura answers it here, like, whenever someone disappears, it feels like he's saying that that goes for everyone. And that makes me think, like, how does that work, though? I think we need more deaths. Well, how incredibly well-timed of you. We're gonna investigate some deaths next week, I think. Hi, Geki. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going through important lore, as you can tell. You probably understand everything that we're saying here. But if you're still a bit confused, I think you should read this, actually. Because this is gonna clear up everything. So May says it like she's the one confused. We are all confused. Sasha, I need you to send me the monkey gif. Because that's us. We are all confused. That one, yes! Thank you, Jeffa. I need it. And then I need... I need it, and then I need it to put it on the screen. Hi, Sasha. Thank you, Geki. I'm really glad you like following it. We're kind of nearing the end of this this stream though, because we did finish the cutscenes. We ended on a very not confusing statement where a person in a coat walked up to Xehanort and said, "So you're the Singularity," and then refused to explain anything. So yeah, that's this part that makes us all really confused. Anyway, I already forgot what I was saying. I remember. We were here. So this is a thing that I've always wondered since, like, the Union Cross finale, but now that I see this answer from Nomura being like, whenever someone disappears, it's not that they're entirely gone, rather their heart has melted into another person. It also feels like he's implying that there is actually no choice, that this just happened. Which is also like, huh. And then there's, of course, the other Keyblade wielders that got turned into the Dream Eater thingies from Dream Drop Distance. But I think that's a special case, because before that happens, Brain is like, maybe I've thought of a way to save everyone. And maybe that's Brain's doing. Maybe Brain found a way to like put them to data sleep, like he said. So I'm not sure if we can take that as any kind of proof. According to Oxford Dictionary, Mom is either calling Xehanort lonely, calling Xehanort really dense, or calling Xehanort a super intelligent AI. I don't know how this is gonna look if I paste it, but wow, beautiful. I thought this was gonna be formatted more. So this should go there. There we go. I like this. Can I give this? Great. Beautiful. Thank you, Jeva. But yeah, I think since today we went to Beast's Castle, I think that in the next episode we're going to Olympus Coliseum / the Underworld. So I think if we're interested in Kingdom Hearts characters dying, we should definitely go to the Underworld. That's definitely not foreshadowing for anything to happen. No furry Xehanort? Who knows, May? We saw those rocky rocks. But also, Jeffa may have been lying to you that it's Pride Lands. But maybe not. We'll see. We'll figure out in the next episode. What was it called again? Uncertain Order? Uncertain Order. This is not a game as such. No rules are included. I think that's it. My brain has been completely fried by the trying to remember the darknesses and I don't know anymore. My brain has been fried. My brain has been it's that final scene where Xehanort walks through the dark corridors and he gets like attacked by darkness and he falls down. That's my brain right now. It's being attacked by darkness and I'm falling down as we speak. Okay, then my model resets. That's... Ah, I can't fall. Okay. My model is too strong. Anyway, next stream is next Friday. Same time, same place. And then on next week Saturday, we're gonna try and speedrun Chain of Memories as well. My brain is the Kingdom Hearts 1 opening cinematic right now. Mine is the one where Riku like extends his hand and I'm like, I want to grab it like Sora, and then I suddenly fall. That's me. Like, I have the answer. I can see the answer. I am trying to grab it and then I fall down and fucking die just like Xehanort. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. It has been a lot of fun. We learned a lot today. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself, even when we're really confused. Thank you all. It was super fun again. I hope to see you all next week. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Now, let the game begin.